Oh, alright, there it goes. Sorry. Camera's, I don't know what you say, wonky again. But welcome again to another edition of Flea Market Finds. We're up to episode 11 today. Shocking. But I have a lot of stuff to go through. Some of it's pickups, I will say. Some of it's pickups and trades that I did. So, a few toys, lots of games actually, which is good. I will give you this update though. Flea markets are still kind of slow right now, so these episodes are not going to be put out that often. I mean, you might see one maybe once a month at best, but once it gets warmer here, you're going to see a lot more episodes. You're going to see at least maybe one. No, you're not going to see one a month. You might get 2 or 3 a month. This I am sure of. Once it starts getting warm, around April or May, you're going to start to see a fluctuation of a lot of episodes coming out. So let's just hope that everything just turns out alright. I hope it goes up. Because in February, I'm going to be going to the Atlantic City Car Show with my uncle and whatnot. Don't expect a Flea Market's Find over that, or a convention find video, because it's just a lot of car stuff. But on to the pickups edition of this. I've been wanting a strap for these plates for a while. I've had these plates for at least a good 3-4 years. I just never had a strap, and highspots.com had half off. The plates, the strap with the screws was like originally $100. They went down to like $49.99. It was like $10 shipping. And I finally got a strap for my adult size plates of the WCW United States title. I am happy to have this finally done. The only problem with this is that 2 of the posts on one side of the plate, right here, 2 of the holes, they're not on the ends, thankfully. 2 of those posts are basically missing. They broke off. So 2 of the screws that came with this are not on this. These are the 2 screws went to my undisputed title, who is still missing 3 screws. 3 screws. So got this done. I am happy to finally have it done. I'm gonna slowly try and put it down. Will say this thing's easy to break in. It's that new simulated leather. On to a trade that I did. Trade/buy. I bought 2 N64 controllers off him. Time. I'm always forgetting something. Why am I always forgetting something? Pardon me. My 64 didn't have controllers. Got my buddy named Keith. He runs, what is it? Plastic Army? It's Plastic Army. If I'm mistaken, I'm mistaken. But he basically got these out of the trash. I bought them. They were like $15 for 2 of them. He gave me a third one. It did not work. And then he threw in a gold memory card. I was happy about it. But the 64 controllers I got was dark blue, and my bed's back there, so it's not going to hurt anything. And I got the clear blue. I'm not sure if this went to the 64 system or not, but I know the clear controllers are a little bit harder to find. Just stick this memory card in there. There you go. I also got off him for, what was it, $10? The Mystic Red Titan for the Titan Megazord. Almost done that Megazord, thankfully. I only need the Fairy. I got the Mermaid, I got the Griffin, or Garuda. And I got the Woods Giant, the Tauros. Yeah, it's Tauros. So that worked out. I traded/bought this next item from him. I gave him a bunch of Zeozords and I think 2 Ninja Crane Zords. I literally had nothing in the things. So it was like, hey, give me half off this item, and you can get this stuff. So for 15 and a bunch of Zords that I had nothing into, this is the Wild Force Dagger Sword. I'm not too sure what it is, but has the orb. Chrome's nice. There's some missing on the sides and whatnot. Sheath came with it. I'm glad with it. When I got this, I love that sound. The sound effects weren't acting quite right until I looked at the batteries. One of them was starting to leak, so I immediately took that out. Put new ones in, it works fine. And of course, that just popped open. Don't want to lose any of those. Came with an orb that had 4 of the 5 main power animals. I got the bison, the eagle, the lion, and the tiger. So I'm missing the shark. I actually have extras of the lion, bull, and tiger. So that's fine. Let me just stick that back in. I'll shut that later. But that was straight from my guy Keith from Plastic Army. I swear, that's the right one. But the same day, went to Toys R Us. Didn't see anything I wanted except for one thing, and that was Waspinator. I had to get this guy, and he told me, "Oh, you don't want that. They're like $9.99 at Walmart." And I was like, "I don't care. I don't want to walk all the way to Walmart. I don't even go to my Walmart that much because it is a hike. I'm fine paying full price for this because it's Waspinator, and I'm a huge Beast Wars fan." Put those aside. Also, right before I met Keith, I kind of went to a game store and GameStop. I went to GameStop and I picked up Darksiders for the 360. It was $13.99, but it came up $9.99. I had a gift card. I picked it up. And at CES, which is a newish type game store, I picked up Shaman King for the PS2. I had this once. I never beat it. Now I'm going to beat it. And Digital Devil Saga 2. I do not have the first one. I will not be playing this until I get the first one. Why did I get the second one when I don't have the first one? Because there was a sticker over the number 2, and I was an idiot and did not do that. Well, what, Shaman King was like $9.99. A little high pricey, but it was a game that I wanted. And I think Devil Saga was $18. So. And these are the last of the pickups, I swear. Went to a game store in Bristol, PA. Game Zombie. Got a Mad Catz PS1 memory card. That was like $10. I felt cheated from that because I've seen them a lot cheaper. But I was happy to pay the full price for this, and it was Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memory for the PS1. And everything's in there, the manual, there's a card in there and whatnot. But this is the one that didn't come with the special 3 cards that came with it. This is the first one. I'm kind of sad that it's not the one that came with the cards, but what you gonna do? And the last thing I got from Game Zombie was a saving copy of Pokemon Silver, and this was like $25. And for a saving copy of Pokemon Silver, which I had when it first came out, I'm happy to do. Extremely happy to do. But now on to the thing that you guys are here for. The Flea Market Finds, as it was. Warning you, a lot of these are just games. I mean, there's like 2 toys out of all this. And they're not Power Rangers or Transformers. It sucks. But, let's see, it was like, what, 2 for $5? I picked up some wrestling figures. I'm getting back into those, but I don't want Jakks figures. I want the Mattel figures, because they're actually scaled right. So, what is it? I got 2 for $5. I picked up Matt Hardy and Sin Cara. Wow, that light is not good on those. Let's turn that away for a bit. Oh, right there. Yeah, that's fine. 2 for $5. I was fine paying that. It beats the, what, $9.99 I went for them in the store. Let's see. 2 Super Nintendo games. Let's see. I got, this one's a little rough. And some person named Boyle, I guess that's how you pronounce it, had this once. Mortal Kombat 3, as you can see, there's like a tear in the label and there's a line going across the top. But for $3, I was like, okay. I needed more games for my Super Nintendo anyway, because I only got Aladdin for it. And I paid $6 for this one. This one's like pristine. What is it? THQ's Nickelodeon's Ren and Stimpy Vidiots. I'm serious. It's pronounced Vidiots. It's VEEDIOTS. Exclamation mark. Vidiots. That was like $6, and that was fine to pay $6 for that because it's in good shape. I'm gonna save that haul for later. Another guy. It was like the first seller I saw actually. I bought one game from him. I went back and I bought another game from him. The first one is for the GameCube. I got this Forgotten Realms Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance for $5. Everything's in there. Manual. The disc is in pretty good shape. The only thing wrong is those little puncture marks right there on the cover, which is fine. I've been looking everywhere for a copy of this. Every time I see a PlayStation 2 copy. But I can't find one. I can't find a PS2 copy that's in decent shape every time. I saw a disc-only copy. Oh, it scratched the hell. I went to Game Zombie. Oh, it scratched the hell. What am I going to do? And the other game I got from the guy was for $10. I got Super Mario Galaxy Nintendo Select Edition. And the disc is in pretty good shape. It's like near mint, and I got manual and whatnot's in here. Did this thing come with Nintendo points? I have no idea. Well, there was another manual there. That wasn't bad for $10. I was fine with paying 10 because I don't have to deal with going to GameStop and what. No. I don't think this is an actual GameCube case. Nope, never mind. It is. There's like tons of manuals and whatnot in here. But now on to the final thing, and it's a lot of NES games, and I asked the guy, there was like 8 of them, 8 total. I asked the guy, how much did you want for these? He goes, 2 apiece. So I go through them, and I'm like, okay, I want this one, I want this one. He goes, just give me 10 for all. I was like, okay, $6 off, that's not bad. I'll sure. And go through them. Some of these are not in really good shape. I actually got to take some of these like old sales labels off. Because I mean, look at that. That's awful. I got Double Dribble, Basketball, I'm guessing. Yes. Let's see. Mario Duck Hunt. I don't know if you can see. This was originally 29 cents used. That's just hilarious. A very, very bad copy. I wouldn't say bad. It's just, you see that? I don't like this. This part of the label. But I got Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, which was originally $9.99 somewhere. I'm worried that they're going to fall off this. Super Mario 3. You can see how bad that is. I have a better copy of this. This is just like a trade or sale copy, and it was like $5.99 somewhere. I'll take that sticker off. These last 4 games are the reason why I got this lot. These 4 games were the reason why I was actually going to buy them. Let's see. We got, I'm sure it's the right one. Ikari Warriors, which was originally $7.99. And that sticker is going to be a hell of a hard time to even get off. I might try. Let's see, I got Double Dragon, which is actually one of the most better shaped conditioned cards. This and another game were in pretty good shape. What was this originally? I don't even know. I can't tell. And these last 2 were the main reason why I got this. This one was apparently $17.99 used. It's hard to read. But I got Contra for the NES. And this was like $9.99 used. And I got Super Contra. And I don't have an NES to test these. I am waiting for a good deal on one, actually. So I saw one guy had like a couple box games, and he wanted $70 for that in the system. Another guy wanted $50 for 2 controllers, a zapper in the system. I don't really need a zapper right now. I mean, for Mario Duck Hunt, you kind of need a zapper. But $50 is just a little bit too much, especially when I know I can get one for $30 at my usual place. But guys, that's it for this episode of Flea Market Finds. Check you later.